Hello YouTube. So you can see the table's completely full. We've got parts everywhere, tools, all kinds of cool stuff. So this video we're going to, well, let me talk about the build first. So the last video we assembled the stripped upper, and what's going to go on this stripped upper is the 6.5 Grendel barrel. So we have a 6.5 Grendel barrel here, and the system, our gas system we're going to use will be Piston by Adams Arms. So this is an Adams Arms piston system. So that's the bolt carrier group. Notice there's no gas key. So this functions off blowback of a piston. So it comes back, hits that, and then it drives the bolt carrier group back. So that's what we're going to do. And here is the gas block. So it's a 3-position gas block. It's full gas. You have half gas, and then no gas. So that's the plan. Try to use a piston system on this. We'll see how it works. I was going to do a video on installing the barrel and the gas block, but ran into a slight dilemma with the gas block. As far as dimpling the barrel, I don't have a drill bit large enough for these, and these almost, I mean, they're huge. So the screw on them, I mean, that thing is enormous. I don't know if you can see that well, but so I'm going to have to get another drill bit for that. So there's going to be no gas block installed on this video, or yet. It's coming up in the future. But what we're going to do in this video is we're going to install the receiver bushing. So this goes in to the receiver. Goes into the receiver, so it's basically a bushing or guide for the piston. So when it comes back, it's a dead square hit on that bolt carrier group. So it's going to come back like this. So that's going to keep all that gunk and that carbon out of the receiver. So we won't have as much issues with cleaning. So this is my first piston system. We'll see how it works. But let's go ahead and install this this receiver bushing. So the instructions read you need to apply a little grease to this, and they're showing it installed with the barrel already installed. So I guess most of the time this is a conversion from a direct impingement to a gas system, but we're going to install it on a new build. So basically it goes, let me zoom in. So it shoots right in here. So that's normally where your gas tube will go through, and if you ever notice, if you ever built one, gas tube fits in there fairly snug. I mean, it's not tough, but it has to align with the key, so that's, the tolerances are kind of close there. So this installs through the back side, so you won't see it there. And it's tough to see in there, but they do suggest you clean this very well. So I just took some brake clean. I sprayed out inside of there very well. It should be good and clean. It's had time to dry. So, and they do give you a tool. So this is the tool. They give you a little ram here, and that bushing fits right over there. You put a little grease on it, pow, 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 and you're good to go. So let's go ahead and see if we can do this. So I got parts galore all over the place. You have to excuse that. And basically the grease, I'm assuming, is just to help it slide in, just to get it started, and then it's going to retain that just by pressure of the aluminum of the upper receiver. So I'm going to get a little block here. I normally keep a block. There it is. On top of all my brass, or underneath all my brass. Okay. table a little bit. This is going to make some noise. It's going to be somewhat loud. I'm going to move the camera over slightly. Please excuse the shake. Let's see here. Get a good zoom. Okay. So lighting is not going to be that great, but hey, we're going to give it a shot. So I'm just going to use a little gun grease here. I'm not going to go crazy and get some, automotive grease or anything. I think we'll be okay. Plus this Hoppy's gun grease cleans really easily. So that's one reason why I like to use it. It breaks down fast underneath solvent. Okay. Get that started. Throw us a little grease on the bushing. Don't need a whole lot. Let me get my eyes on so I can see. Yeah, basically that grease is just to retain that bushing as we go down through. We'll get a flashlight here. Let me get my good flashlight. See if you can see that a little bit better. Not really, huh? Need some batteries. Anyway, we're just going to slide it down. Get it lined up. You want to make sure you're straight. And it says in the literature that you should be able to push it down with your hand, but I'm not having that kind of luck, so I'm just going to tap it. I think we're halfway straight. Okay. Just double check before we continue. Yeah, we look straight. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drive in just below flush. See, kind of hard to tell with that grease on there. Pull this out, wipe the grease off. I think we're just below. I'm going to give it one more wrap just for good measure. I'm not going to hit it too hard. Yeah, we're just below the surface now, so that's perfect. And it looks like we've come in contact. No, not quite. We haven't come in contact with the with those little separator bars. I think we're in good shape. Let's just wipe this off real good. Let's get a better view of it. Oh yeah. We'll see if you can see that. So it's in there. It's just below the top, and I doubt you'll be able to see that, but you can kind of see it right in there. So that's installing the Adams Arms receiver bushing, and that's basically for the piston system. Well, it is for the piston system. So that's installed, so now we can actually have a guide for that piston. So get this scan out. So yeah, basically that goes in there like that. You have the bolt carrier, and then it'll just slide back and forth. So I'm assuming we're definitely going to need lubrication here. So, cool. So I hope this works out. I still have a few parts to order before we can complete this build, but we are super close. We're getting there. I'm very excited. So, alright, so we'll stop on this video. This video will be included in all of it. I'll probably drop it in 6.5 Grendel. I may just put it in AR-15. That's probably what I'll do. I'll list this as an AR-15 in that folder. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. Like it, subscribe. That's one part of the Adams Arms assembly. You'll see the others as we go. But next video we'll actually assemble the barrel. So we'll mount the barrel to the upper assembly. All right, see you guys. Remember, like it and subscribe.